Hi, it's Kirsty here from Vitality Kitchen.
And Crystal from Ecology Skincare.
And today we're going to be sharing a super delicious recipe with you. So this is my Easter coconut and raspberry chocolates. And they're a really delicious treat, but I think they're pretty good for you too. So unlike the chocolate that you buy from the supermarket that gives you that sugar crash at the end, these are actually, I think, good enough to indulge a little bit more than your average.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to get into it and show you how to make them. And just before I start, this is a really good one to do with the kids because they can get their hands a little bit messy. So I'll show you the first step and you'll understand why. So the first step is just to take your raspberries. So we're going to use 22 raspberries in this recipe for the Easter molds that I have. You can use any mold, so even an ice cube tray would work. But I have these beautiful little Easter chocolate ones here. So we're going to take our raspberries and just squish them between our thumb and finger so that they get all gooey and pop them into the molds there.
Kids and adults alike would love that step.
Yeah, absolutely.
We did lose a few raspberries.
I don't know what happened to those, hey?
And raspberries are also good for us anyway. From an antioxidant perspective, it's the highest level of antioxidants of any berry is in raspberries. And you know, from an aging perspective, the two things that age us the most is inflammation and oxidative stress. And the way to combat oxidation is with antioxidants.
Absolutely.
So get into the raspberries.
Yeah, just an excuse to eat something else yummy, I say. And so the next step is we're going to create our chocolate base that we're going to pour over the top of the eggs. So we have here 100 grams of beautiful Rumbles Paleo chocolate. So this one is dairy free, and why I love this particular brand is it's like 4 ingredients. It's super tasty. There's no nasties in there whatsoever, so it's completely up to you which chocolate you choose, but I would say just check the ingredients, go for something a little bit lower in sugar and full of goodness. So 100 grams of that straight into the pot. Next we're going to add 10 grams of coconut oil. Pop that in there. And 30 grams of honey. So I really like to use a raw or local honey. Avoid your sort of highly processed honeys that you might find on the supermarket shelf and just look for a quality brand if you can. The one I'm using is from the Organic Butler, along with the cinnamon.
Cinnamon's also another really good one for helping to manage blood sugar.
Yes, yeah, beautiful. And it's such a great spice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I tend to go a little bit overboard and I put it in everything, but I think it works in lots of things.
I'm like that with vanilla.
Yeah, same. And then we've got our coconut milk. So we're going in with 60 grams of coconut milk. Again, with your coconut milk, look for the ingredients list and ensure that it doesn't contain any nasties or carrageenan in there, which is a thickener that is commonly found in carton type milks. So I like this brand best. And a little pinch of Himalayan salt. Pop that in there. And the guys at Paleo Pure do a beautiful one.
Fantastic pink salt. It's good.
Yeah. So we've got all of the ingredients to make our chocolate mixture in the pot, and we're going to give it a little stir until it melts.
So how long will it take to melt?
It really only takes about 1 to 2 minutes. Just keep stirring nice and quickly.
Is that perfect temperature?
I would just go a low heat.
Okay.
So nice low heat. You can do it in a double boiler if you like, but because you've got the coconut milk and the other ingredients in there, I find that if you stir it nice and quickly, it won't stick to the bottom.
Awesome.
Yeah. The next ingredient we're going to add is gelatin, and so not only are these super healthy chocolates because we know exactly what's in them and they're made from a few key ingredients, but we've added an incredible superfood gelatin, and I love gelatin, but I'm going to hand over to Crystal to tell you about it because I think she loves it that little bit more.
Absolutely. So gelatin is in our top 10 surprising superfoods for healthy skin, and gelatin actually comes in at number 1, and the reason is it's like liquid gold, really. So it's made from the connective tissue of really high quality animals. So it's, we're about using more of the animal. So it's very sustainable in that respect. But the amino acids in those connective tissues are at a much higher ratio than what you'd find in the muscle meat. So glycine and proline are the two that are fantastic in gelatin, and they're also really primary components for collagen in your skin. So collagen makes up 75% of the dry weight of skin, and it's responsible for keeping your skin, elastic and soft and smooth. And as we get older, our skin starts to thin, and the amount of collagen that is in skin starts getting broken down at a faster rate than what it can be rebuilt. So because the gelatin contains the building blocks for collagen, it means that it's stimulating your body to continue producing collagen. So it's a fantastic anti-ager, really.
Beautiful, and who doesn't want more of that, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So now that your chocolate is all beautiful and melted, and you're going to resist the temptation to just dunk your head straight in, we're going to add the desiccated coconut and just give that a little stir. Now that the coconut's all whisked in, we're going to add the gelatin. So you want to move pretty fast with this bit, because nobody wants lumpy gelatin pieces in their chocolate. That's no fun. So what you'll do is make sure you've got your moulds and your raspberries ready to go. So as soon as the gelatin's dissolved, you can pour the chocolate into the moulds.
Awesome.
Okay. So now that the chocolate is poured into the mould, it's all gooey and oozy and looking absolutely yummy. We're going to pop that into the freezer and let it set for an hour and resist the urge to sneak one in the meantime. And once it's set, then we can pop them out of the moulds and enjoy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Okay, so the chocolates have set for an hour. This is the best bit, so we can soon eat them. So now we just need to pop them out of the moulds. So we just pop them out onto our plate. And they've got like this beautiful red marble through them from the raspberries. You excited, Crystal?
I am super excited.
Me too. They're very tasty.
I bet they don't all make it to the plate normally, hey?
No. They don't. I have some pretty good recipe testers and tasters at my place, so... Okay, here we go.
And they look like they come out pretty easily as well, which is great.
They do. They pop out really nicely in these silicone moulds. So if you are going to use an ice cube tray instead, go for a silicone one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And there we go. Ta-da! Shall we try one?
Yeah, let's.
Alright, I'm going to go for a bunny. I think this one here. Sorry, bunny.
I'm going to use your ears first. Mmm.
Pretty good, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. Well done.
Yum. So yeah, we hope you enjoy them as much as we are.
Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful recipe.
You're welcome.
And so for those of you who are playing at home who would like to make some coconut and raspberry Easter bunnies, if you're looking for your gelatin, you can find that at ecologyskincare.com, brand new on the website under our skin superfoods.
Beautiful. Thanks so much, Crystal.
Thanks,
It's been
Kirsty.
fun.
Yeah.
Yay.
Tasty and fun.
Yes. I'm just like, how are you not right now? I don't know. Yay. Done.
They're good. You're right, they're really fudgy.